What's going on, everybody? So today I'm talking about another manga. It's going to be of KItaro by Shigeru Mizuki. Alright, so yeah, KItaro, this is really interesting that this is in English, because KItaro is a huge, culturally important thing in Japan, and we've never seen any of it in the English-speaking world officially translated or published into English until last year of 2013. So yeah, KItaro has been going strong culturally in Japan since 1968. And there's a lot of content out there for that. There's been at least one anime for each decade since 1968. And some of these anime, by the way, are mostly between 60 to 100 plus episodes. So that's a lot of content. And there's live action movies, animated movies, all kinds of things. At the hometown of Shigeru Mizuki's birthplace, there's a road dedicated just to KItaro. And the airport near his hometown is also named after KItaro. So yeah, this might be a little bit important for Japanese culture. Yeah, so this was published by Drawn and Quarterly, if you are unfamiliar with them. They've also published all kinds of classic Japanese manga like Yoshihiro Tatsumi's Drifting Life and some of his other works. If you don't know who he is one of the pioneers of GeGeGe manga. But yeah, so we're talking about KItaro here. And KItaro was written by Shigeru Mizuki. He has lived a very interesting life. He was employed he was drafted into the Japanese Imperial military during World War II, where he lost his arm, so he did all this stuff with one hand, along with all the other stuff that he's done, including there's also some other manga of his that is currently in English right now, and that is Non Non Ba, Onward Towards Our Noble Deaths, and 2 volumes of Showa, which is a post-World War II manga. So I'm sure it's interesting, since he has had some terrible experiences being drafted into the military during World War II. But yeah, KItaro. Like I said, it's really interesting that this has been published into English. So we have it. So you might be wondering, okay, so what's it about? KItaro is about a folktale superhero of sorts that goes out and fights yokai and monsters and helps humans and that kind of stuff. And what this book is a collection of what the classic stories are, apparently, to people between 1967 and 1969. So, to the hardcore KItaro fans, this is a best of collection. So, you're not going to have everything that those hardcore fans might know of. Like, certain characters that are in the TV series aren't in here. But, overall, I think it's a pretty good collection. So yeah, let's talk about the art for a little bit. Like I said, Shigeru Mizuki had only one arm, so he's done a lot of this with just one arm. And it's really impressive. You can see how creepy kind of looking that some of this art is. Yeah. So the backgrounds and stuff are really good. I really like his character designs as well, because most of them are pretty unique. He doesn't really use the same designs too much. Sometimes you'll see the same character design for some people, but there's a pretty good variety in here. I'm sure if you read every single 100 plus chapters of the manga, you'd notice it a bit more. But yeah. Pretty much in this manga, what he does is he goes out and fights one monster after another each chapter. And that's pretty much as deep as the manga goes. As you can see, the art here is really beautiful in the forestries and backgrounds and all that kind of stuff. So yeah. Now, KItaro is not going to be for everybody. Some people are going to think it's too childish for them. But I think if you are really interested in the yokai, or if you're really interested in wanting to read something that's culturally significant to Japanese people, then I would definitely recommend checking out KItaro. I personally thought it was a lot of fun, and yeah, so I wouldn't really recommend it to a casual person, is what I'm saying. But yeah, I did enjoy KItaro, and I hope you enjoyed this review. Maybe I did it some justice, maybe I just spouted nonsense, I don't know. But yeah, that's all I got to say about this. So leave a comment. That's how I know you guys watch these things. So yeah, or you can like it too, but I don't really care. I really like to see the comments. Let's have a discussion. If you got any questions, let me know. And I'll see you guys again real soon.